the last couple nights you said you've had some breaking and enterings in the area.
Yes.
All right, and that has nothing to do with me.
I need to identify you because there have been some breaking and enterings in the area.
Officer Sullivan, Newport,
Yep.
Rhode Island, said he needs to identify me because there's been breaking and enterings in the area. I'm resting. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I didn't say you're doing anything wrong.
So I haven't committed any crimes, so
Just need to
I shouldn't have to answer any questions.
Just need to identify you because there's been some breaking and enterings in the area.
Oh, I haven't committed any crimes.
I didn't say how.
Okay, he didn't say I've committed any crimes. Do you suspect me of committing any crimes?
No, but just since the nature that's been happening every night around this time, between 1 and 6 o'clock, I just saw you hanging out in the park there.
I'm resting.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well, officer, with all due respect, I haven't committed any crimes.
Any reason why you're shaking?
Officer, I just want to get some more rest. It's a little bit chilly out.
Yeah.
You're here talking to me.
Yeah.
So I put on my hat and put on my jeans.
Yeah. So you're also wearing a hat, which the individual, I can show you the picture if you want to show you the suspect. Would you like to see that? Would you like to see that photo?
Officer, you're talking about breaking and enterings.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't do that. I don't commit crimes.
Okay.
I don't steal.
Yeah.
And so you're forcing me to record you for my safety.
That's fine. You can record all you want.
You're talking about breaking and enterings. I'm resting on a bench.
Yeah.
On public property, officer.
Like I said, there's been a couple of breaking and enterings the last couple of mornings. And
Okay, and that has nothing to do with me.
I didn't say did. I just like the idea.
Just because there's been breaking and enterings here in Newport.
What's that now?
Well, all right. So here's what the next thing that would happen is. This is a city park. Parks close after hours. So unless you want to be cited for being in the park after hours, we'll grab your identification. If you don't want to give us your identification, that is a citable offense, which we'll need it anyways.
What's your name, officer?
My name is Officer Maggiacomo. Badge number 71.
Okay, how do you spell your last name?
That's as much as I'm going to give you at the moment. Right now, I need your identification.
Okay, just repeat your name. You said it awfully quick. You want my identification.
My name is Officer Maggiacomo, badge number 71.
Maggiacomo?
Badge number 71.
71, okay. I have not committed any crimes. Do you suspect me of committing any
There's a
crimes?
city ordinance against being in the park after hours.
This officer just told me I can be here resting on the bench.
Okay, we can still identify you based on that. Okay, because it's something that we can cite for.
All right, you guys should know that, first of all, I don't do anything wrong.
Okay, nobody's trying to say that you do anything wrong.
So just leave me alone. Why are you harassing me, asking me questions?
Once you provide your ID, we're going to move along. Okay?
I don't have to, officer, with all due respect, I haven't committed any crimes.
Okay,
You don't
I
suspect
just explained
me.
to you that there's a city ordinance against being in the park after dark. Okay?
This officer told me it's okay.
Would you like to come with us? We'll issue you a citation after we fingerprint you then.
No, officer.
Okay, then provide your identification, please. We're not making this hard.
Officer, I don't have identification on me.
What is your first name?
Officer, with all due respect, all right,
With all due respect, would be providing me with your identification.
there's no need for it, officer. I
There is
haven't
a need
committed
for
any
it.
crimes.
I've explained that to you twice. You can replay your video if you don't recall. Okay? It's been explained to you. Please provide your first name.
Officer, for what reason? What crimes have I committed?
You can replay it on your video. I've already done you the due diligence of explaining it to you twice. I think I've shown more respect to you than you've shown to me at this point.
Officer, I'm showing you a lot of respect. Don't I have the right to just not answer questions?
At this point, no. At least
Why? What crime has
you're required to provide your identification based on the city ordinance.
What crime have I committed?
It's a city ordinance violation. In order to issue somebody a ticket for that violation, if the officer so chooses to do so, we would need your identification.
Why would you issue me a ticket?
You're required to provide us your identification at this point.
But I haven't committed any crimes. I'm on public property. I'm resting.
This is city property, actually.
This officer said it's public property, and he
Public
said
property,
Did I say
and it's a
that?
public park which is closed.
I
Okay,
told you the park was closed.
okay, but this is a sidewalk, correct?
this is part of the park.
This is like
Karate Park.
A walk area, right?
This is the public walk. This is the area accessible for the boats, for
So,
the Block Island Ferry, for the city fireboat.
so I was
City
in.
Harbor Master's office right here.
So I was in the park the other night, the Queen Anne Square.
Just because an officer didn't come speak to you that night doesn't mean there wasn't an.
Please let me finish. An officer did come speak to me
Okay.
this night that I'm referring to, and he said the park closes at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And so I left the park for the officer.
Okay.
So I don't go in the park. It's behind me here. I don't go in the grassy area because the officer said that park closed at 9. So I figured because this is a walkway, it's a public area, and there's benches here, and other people sleep out here, that would be a good spot.
You can just relax.
I'm very relaxed, but
What's your first
I don't
name?
know why you're shaking so much.
because it's a little bit chilly.
What's your first name?
Yes, it is a little bit chilly.
What's your first name?
Why are you hiding your
I'm
face?
not hiding my face. My hand's right here, my guy.
All right,
It's been
so
like this the entire time I've been here standing.
I'm resting. He came up to me talking about breaking and enterings.
Right.
Okay,
I told you this, Ben.
that's
That's
That's also
concerning.
something that why we're walking around. However, you're in the park after dark. We can identify you, and we can move forward from there. We're legally within our right to do that. So, what is your first name? Nobody's overstepping any issues here. Nobody's creating something out of nothing. You're in the park after dark. We can identify you and move forward from there. That's point blank. That's now been explained to you 4 times. So I've done the respect to you as explaining to you why we're recording.
Well, you're getting angry right now.
No, I'm now.
Yes, you are.
I've done that respect to you, where I've explained to you 4 times now why we're asking for your identification. I'm not going to explain it again.
But there's no reason for it. There's no
There is a
explanation
reason
for it.
That's the reason.
I'm not committing any crimes.
You're in violation of the city ordinance.
No, I'm not. I'm a public property officer.
you're
He
not.
told me
You're in
it's
the
okay to
park.
be here.
I told you.
I'm telling you, you're in the park.
I told
This is
you the
all Party
closed
Park.
at 10 before you came up.
All right, I sleep here all the time. Other people sleep here all the
I don't know
time.
why you're making this a big deal.
I'm not making it a big deal. You're making it a big deal. I want to put on my sneakers and put on another shirt and warm up. This officer came up to me when I was resting. You obviously don't want to be on video, man. You're just harassing me. You know I don't do anything wrong.
I've never met you
we don't know
before in
you.
my life.
Right, you don't know me. I'm a good person.
Okay.
Are you new to the area?
Officer, I want to put on my sneakers and warm up.
Okay, you can put on your
Go ahead.
sneakers once we're done talking to you. But you can.
I
make
haven't
this go
committed
a lot-
any crime, so
No,
why are you
we can
talking
make
to
this go a
me?
lot
Whatever
faster.
you're not in any trouble.
All right, so please just leave me alone so I can
We're
warm
not
up.
just leaving you alone. You need to give us your identification.
I haven't committed any crimes. You obviously don't want to be on video.
We've been on video.
Why can't I
You-
light up the area where I'm looking?
You're forcing me to record you for my safety because you're coming up to me
You're
when I'm
welcome
resting.
You're welcome to report us.
I know.
Have you
Okay.
had any
I don't
bad
need you to tell me that
experiences
you can do
with
that.
law enforcement in the past? Is that why you're?
There's only a couple reasons why somebody wouldn't be willing to give us our identification.
No, there's many good reasons.
And what is, what,
There's
why-
many good reasons to record, and there's
Well,
many
you
good
say you
reasons
can't
to speak
record.
up for yourself, especially when you don't commit crimes and you don't do anything wrong. Officer, you know you're harassing me.
Nobody's trying to harass you.
All right, so let me rest. Let me put on my sneakers and relax. I'm on a park bench in public space with my paintings.
Do you hand paint all this stuff?
Officer, with all due respect, I don't want to answer any questions.
You don't have to answer any questions, but you do.
5 a.m., I'm going outside of Starbucks and I'm going to start painting. I got my alarm set.
That's
It's coming up soon.
okay. You
Right
have
now, I want to put on my sneakers and warm up
to- Okay.
and get some more rest.
Well, right now we just need your ID before we move along.
So, can I rest here or do I have to move?
Right now, you have to provide your identification.
Officer, as far as I know, I haven't committed any crimes.
Listen, I've already explained it to you 5 times.
I haven't done anything wrong or committed any crimes.
We can identify you for being in the park after dark. It's a violation of the city ordinance. That is now the 5th time that I've explained that to you. Do you need me to explain it to you again?
Officer, I don't need you to talk to me about anything. I haven't done anything wrong. What crimes do you suspect me of committing?
Sergeant's pulling up over there.
He said sergeant's pulling up.
Yeah, where's that?
So I have the right to stay here 24/7, right? I'm in a public space, even though it's past 10 o'clock. So I can sleep here just like other people can sleep here.
I'll just explain it what's going on. Yeah.
Because, officer, I'd like to know. This officer said it's all right to sleep here.
3 to 4 to 6.
There's benches on the side over here that aren't technically in the park. Would that be better if I slept over there? Officer? Officer? This officer's ignoring me. Officer, please stop ignoring me. Officer, you want me to answer my questions, but you're ignoring me.
I've already answered every question.
So my question to you is, all right, I often sleep on the park bench on the side over there by the Marriott. Is that better than over here for you? Officer.
I just think you're trying to be antagonistic at this point.
Not at all,
I'm
officer.
quite respectful with answering your questions.
Officer, you're not even answering where...
This officer is going to continue his investigation. And once we decide...
There's no investigation. He's talking about an investigation.
So all we need is your name and date of birth. And,
you just want to explain to him.
I'd like to talk to your supervisor, please. He doesn't want to be on video. He's shining his flashlight at me. He's ignoring my questions, but he's asking me questions.
I don't appreciate when people are antagonistic. So.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, please. He said that I'm being antagonistic, which is not true. He's being very aggressive. Hello, officer.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Always been good, never been bad, officer. What's your name?
My name's Sergeant Godek. What's your name?
Sergeant what?
Sergeant Godek.
Godek. All right, this officer's being very aggressive with me.
Aggressive?
Yes.
Can you just shine the light? The light. I can't see.
No, I am for my safety. I'm recording.
There's no reason for you to have safety. Your body camera right here.
Oh, he's talking about breaking and enterings, and I need to identify myself.
Yep.
I'm not committing any crimes. The police...
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yep.
The police don't suspect me of committing any crimes. This is not a white hat. He said I have the same white hat.
Yep.
This is not a white hat.
What's your name, bud?
So why are you coming behind me, officer?
What's that? Because I can't see with the.
So now he's standing directly behind me.
You're gonna have to do this in shorter clips if you're gonna send this to the news or whatever.
He said I'm gonna have to do it in shorter clips if I want to send it to the news. I don't feel safe around these officers.
Where do you
They're
live?
being very aggressive. Now I have this officer behind me, directly behind me.
Where do you live?
Ask me where I live, what my name is. I haven't committed any crimes. I haven't said anything wrong or done anything wrong. Now he's going through my paintings.
We don't. This is very.
Well, you don't have the right to go
through.
through my things. You don't suspect me of committing any crimes.
What's that? Well, yeah, we have reasonable suspicion to believe.
No, you don't.
That you fit the description of someone that committed a B&E.
They said they have reasonable suspicion to say that I fit the description of someone that committed a breaking and entering.
Picture of that.
if I haven't explained, I explained to you in the past that you...
Yeah, we'd be out of here if you just gave us your name. We're just trying to...
I'm resting in a public area, officer.
That's correct, and the park is closed.
I don't mind giving you my name, but this officer said that they're recording me, which is totally fine. I have nothing to hide. I have two officers standing behind me now, recording me. Officer, so there's a lot of people who sleep in this area. This is okay to sleep at past 10 o'clock, correct?
No,
Why not?
the park's closed, city ordinance.
Okay, so what if I sleep? Some people are always sleeping over here. What if I
What's that?
sleep?
Yeah.
What
Do
if
you have
I?
any identification on you, sir?
I don't, officer.
Okay. All right. You're going to have to... The park, we told you several times you're going to leave the park, okay? Because the
That's-
park's closed
That's fine.
per city ordinance.
I never said I wouldn't
All right.
leave.
So
I
why don't you stand up and give us your identification because you
don't have any
you're in this
identification
area,
on
we
me.
keep asking you to leave and you're not leaving.
I would like to leave, but the officers told me that I can't go anywhere. Basically, they come up to me and start asking me questions. So I'm not just going to get up and walk away.
Okay.
But I will leave right now.
So can we have your identification?
However,
you have to leave the park. Okay, we're not going to sit
that's
here all
fine.
night. So put the phone down and let's move. I've already explained to you that the park is closed.
Being very aggressive with me,
Not
telling
being
me to put
far
my
from
phone
being
down.
aggressive. We just want you to move along, okay? You're
That's
making
fine.
things very difficult here.
What is it?
You're making things very difficult with the flashlight in my face.
My flashlight's not on
Yes,
your
it
face.
is, and I can barely see you.
Well, you're being very aggressive with me.
I'm not being aggressive at all. I'm telling you, do you understand that the park is closed?